Hey guys, it's Tuesday and I'm really sick and I'm trying to make a video that I don't have to edit, and unfortunately I got carried away in my last one and it was 12 minutes long. So I don't know why I'm taking so much time to explain this because it's just taking more time, and here we go. So today we're talking about heroes. um, and my heroes all have to do with teachers who've influenced me, and there's also just one other random person who has influenced me. And it's all been people who have encouraged me to be the best that I can be, or who have shown me that I can be more than I am, and just people who have done amazing things with their life. And they're all kind of related to me. They're not celebrities, or well, one of them sort of is, but they all come from my hometown, and uh, yeah, I don't know. Yeah. So first off is my old principal from my elementary school, who was amazing. She was really big on influencing people to express themselves and to read and experience art as much as possible, which is something that I'm huge about. Um, so yeah, like she had this off, like you'd think normal principals, yeah, they're encouraging and whatever, but like this woman had the coziest office, like tons of pictures with plants and big pillows, so that if you wanted, if you were having a bad day, you could go to her office and you could read a book and you could talk to her, and she helped me through a lot of sticky situations in elementary school because I didn't have a great childhood. Um, and I knew I could always go to her and talk to her, and it was amazing. In grade 3, she introduced me to writing poetry and short stories, and I ended up getting some of them published because of her, and I got to read some aloud to my entire school, and by the time I graduated from my elementary school, I was kind of known as the poet, which was cheesy but cool at the same time. So yeah, that was her. I haven't seen her in a really long time, but I hope she's doing well. Another teacher who really helped me with, experiencing the whole writing thing was my English teacher, Miss McPherson, who's amazing. She's like this large, opinionated woman, and she introduced me to a side of Vancouver that I hadn't seen before, which was the art community. I grew up in part of the suburbs of Vancouver, and I didn't really know much about the downtown aspect of it. So we have a couple of different communities, and it's a bunch of people getting together in coffee houses and making art and music and poetry and drinking lots and lots of coffee, which are things that I all love. So that was really amazing. I was only like 16, and for me to discover that then really helped save me from the boredom that is the suburbs, and it was great. Um, Also, my old acting teacher, Miss Graham, was big on in the arts, and again, she taught me a lot of that. She also gave me a lot of confidence because I was kind of awkward and shy, but still loud. I don't really know how to explain how I was a complex girl. I still am. But as a rite of passage for every awkward teenager, pretty much, is we get into acting. Um, and it really, really helped. And I wish I'd stuck with it. Most of the stuff that I've kind of dropped over the years, and I'm still slowly trying to pick up. But acting's not like a huge passion of mine, but it was definitely something that I don't regret doing in high school. I ended up joining two improv teams. I did a couple of plays, and it was great. And this woman has been to like all seven continents, and she visits at least one different country a year, and she's amazing. She offered me some opportunities after high school, which I unfortunately couldn't take up. Um, because I was moving out of the city, but it was amazing to know that she believed in me that much that she would offer me something for after high school. That was great. Um, and yeah, who else? Who else? I had an art teacher who was also amazing. Like they're all amazing. And she treated me like such a like like I was on her level, which was amazing and really unique for a teacher. We used to exchange books and whatnot, and she really encouraged me to continue with art, and she had a lot of hopes for me. Um, and I also had a photo teacher, only for a short time, because I ended up dropping out of photo because I wanted an easier course just to breeze through. I was a little too concerned with getting the fuck out of Vancouver in high school, and yeah. But she always encouraged me to continue with photo, even though I didn't stick with the course. And that was really great. And then yeah, so like I got lucky. I got some of the raddest teachers that you could possibly imagine, and it really helped me believe in myself. And it's hard being 21 and not having gone to school and working an $8 an hour job. Sometimes I feel like I'm not quite gonna make it, and to know that there were so many people backing me up in the past really helps me get through those moments, and knowing that I am capable of doing really great things with my life. And lastly, probably she wasn't directly in my life, but Barbara Adler is this poet that I met when I moved to Victoria, and I went to a fundraiser, and I saw her, and she completely blew me out of the water. If I could steal anyone's talent, it would be hers, because she's great. Um, but after the show, I ended up talking to her for like half an hour, and I found out that she actually went to my high school, which is insane because I went to high school in another city, and I went to one of the smallest high schools in that city. So to know that she was part of she came from exactly where I came from, and managed to come out with 3 books, a band with 3 different CDs. She tours around the world, and she's crazy and amazing, and yeah, those are all my heroes, and I'm sorry I had to bunch that up together so quickly, but I start talking about these things and I get really carried away, and then my videos end up being double the amount of time that they should be, and this is probably even going to be too long, but I'm going to post it anyways because I don't feel like editing. And also, I had a dream about you guys. I think the night that I sent out that email. Um, you know, in TV shows when the credits roll and then they like zoom out and there's like a box with a preview of next week's episode. Well, that happened, and then it was like next week on Five Awkward Girls, and all of you guys popped up with your previews of your videos, and it was pretty cool. Um, so yeah, I hope none of you are sick because it really sucks, and I hope all of you are having great weeks, and yeah, have a good day. Bye.